difference. This is one thing that a lot of people make mistakes. There's a difference between a brokerage firm and an insurance company. See, us, Allstate, we're an insurance company. All right, so you're dealing directly with the insurance company. A broker, I'm an insurance agent, not a broker. A broker firm is that when you call a broker, their job is to, they work with 20, 25 different insurance companies. Their job is basically very simple, to find me the best price, and that's it. So if I'm an insurance broker, I'm working with Desjardins, like Capital, Allstate, so on. All they care about is, I got you the right price. The day that comes you have an issue, you're not dealing with your broker. Now you gotta deal with the insurance company. So it's very important to know is, I always advise people, try to deal more and more with your insurance company directly, not with a broker. Okay, and for many different reasons. Now you also should know when you're gonna claim on a house. Guys, house is not a car, okay? So you gotta understand, you bought a house for $200,000, $300,000, $400,000. The minute you claim something on your house insurance, the next year your premiums through the roof. So it better be worth it. So it better be a claim that is $20,000, $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 of a claim. Don't go claiming something about $400 on a house, because it just destroys your whole insurance history on a house. I always say this, don't lie to an agent. When you call an agent to talk about your home insurance and we pull things up, we already know your insurance history. So if you already had a house and you had done claims, be honest. Because the minute we see, that a lot of agents do test the clients when they call. Have you had any claims? No, I never had a claim. It's right in front of me, I can see it. An agent by law is allowed to refuse you right off the bat. And when you get refused by a few insurance companies, it doesn't look good afterwards, because every insurance company will see that, right? Now, home inspection. I can never talk enough about this. Look, I'm going to give you a very good example, right? I insured one of my clients in West Island, bought a beautiful home, $1.2 million home, and by law, when he speaks to me on the phone, I'm taking his word for it. Everything is recorded. So whatever he says, I accept it. Always ask, have you had any damage to your house? Is your house in good condition? No problem. Have you had any claims? No. We go on. When is your roof done? He gives me a date, 2018. When is your water tank was changed? He goes 2014. We go on. Everything seems to be up to date. Now, because the house was a high valued house, usually Allstate, when the house is very high valued, sometimes they do request to send an inspector from Allstate, and this is where you have issues. This time we didn't send an inspector. However, about a few months later, with our weather conditions and all that, we had freezing rain and all, he calls me up, he goes, listen, I have water infiltration in my house coming from the roof. Okay, no problem, you're protected. I'm gonna send an agent. I'm from the claim department. They're gonna go and they're gonna check it. You're insured, no problem. This is where the problem started. He goes there, we send somebody from Allstate, he goes to the house. None of the things that he said was true, right? So the roof was, God knows done what. The water tank was like really from age of God knows what. The house was completely in shambles. There were holes all over the ceiling. We canceled his insurance policy that day. So you're not insured. So whatever damage you have, good luck. You cannot lie to an insurance company. So basically now you got a $1.2 million home, you got $100,000 damage because you decided to lie to an insurance company about it for something very minor that could have been protected before. I could have said, no problem, we'll protect you. You're gonna have 30, 40 days to fix these issues, but we protect you. Those things are possible, but the minute you lie, forget it. The insurance company, they cancel the insurance. So have your home inspected. Always recommend have your home inspected at least minimum every 5 to 6 years. Have it inspected. Have it in hand. You have it in your hand, so anything happens, insurance company asks for it, you got it. read your policy and your renewal policy. Guys, insurance is not say, listen, this guy is cheaper, I'm gonna go with him, and he's, you know, nobody ever looks at the insurance policy. And we all get excited about, oh, you know, this guy's, by the time we try to talk about insurance, they're like, then we become a little bit dingy. Okay, well, you know, this guy's charging me 20 bucks less and this and that. You don't know what you're protected for. That's what I'm here for, okay? I'm here to show you things that insurance companies will not tell you. Example, something very important. I see these things happen. We're living right now at the age that we have a lot of water infiltration. We get more floods, more rain. Your basement gets flooded. Just because you're paying, oh, this guy's a lot cheaper, I'm gonna go with him. Okay, but there are such things like basement, like a groundwater protection. So if you have water until here in your basement, and you didn't know what's in your policy, and the insurance company comes to you, yeah, okay, well, here's a check for 10 grand, where the cleanup of your whole basement is gonna cost 20 grand just to clean up, you're gonna be like, yeah, but I thought I have insurance for it. Yeah, but you didn't read the policy. The little thing that says your groundwater and sewer backup protection is only $11,000. Well, how are you gonna come up with that money now? Now you're gonna just pay 20 grand just to clean it, never mind fixing it up. So I explain all these things to the clients from day one when they call me. And they tell me, oh, you know what, just put 12,000. I don't think so. And, you know, just to protect it for 45,000, people think that, oh my God, it's gonna cost a lot of money. It's literally a few dollars, $4, $5 more a month, maybe $2 a month, for a difference of, I think, $10,000 to $15,000 more for groundwater protection. You gotta ask these questions, guys. Your insurance score has a huge impact on your premium. This is pretty much like when you buy a house, okay? It goes with your, part of it goes with your credit score, part of it goes with your insurance history, how you dealt with other insurance companies, okay? So make sure your insurance score is low. Somebody that has a poor score and somebody that has a very good score, there could be, for the same home, could be a difference of $1,500 a year just in premiums, okay? So those are something to check for. And comparing insurance companies, like I always said, don't be fooled by the premium amount. Compare the protection. Guys, if you're gonna call, always say, call at least 5 insurance companies. This is how you do it. You pick up a phone, you got 1 hour, 2 hours, call 5 insurance companies. I'm gonna call La Capitale, I'm gonna call Desjardins, I'm gonna call Allstate, I'm gonna call company X and B, fine. Ask every company the exact same question. The exact same one. Put it on a paper and make sure it's not just the price. Just because, example, like Capital tells you, oh, for the same house we can do it for, I don't know, 800 bucks a year, and Allstate, or let's say Desjardins is charging me 1,500, I'm gonna go with this guy. No. Ask them what kind of protection I have. Put the protection down on the paper. By end of the day, before you make a decision, who has the better protection? Because it's a house, it's not a car, guys. You got a $400,000 home, something happens, you're gonna dish it out. Trust me, that extra 30 bucks a month, 20 bucks a month is not gonna go to garbage. So you gotta make sure you make the right decision. That's the best way to check for insurance. Now, this is something important I want to share with you guys, because a lot of guys are telling me, hey, you know, how come every year I pay a lot of money for my insurance? This is literally from, like what I just digged out, this is from not insurance companies, this is from the government. This is what's happening, and this is why your home inspection is really important, okay? Why are we paying so much for insurance every year? Well, rain, windstorms, extreme winter floods, claim costs in Quebec. This is a lot, guys, for insurance company. Claim costs in Quebec alone, 39.7%, and fire represents 33.2%. That's just water damage and fire. And the cost, just in the past 2 years, that's extreme. This is just to tell you how messed up the weather's getting. The other stupid things, which I always find, this is bathroom and sanitary installations. These are real issues with insurance companies. We send inspectors, and they always tell us the same thing. Water leak from the bathrooms. 57.8% water damage caused by bad installation. So you gotta make sure who you're hiring that's going to install things in your bathroom. And the one thing you gotta understand, no insurance company will ever pay for an existing issue. That's, no insurance company will ever tell you that. So let's say the guy comes and he installs some things in your bathroom, and he claims he's a good construction guy, and 2 years down the line you find that you have a huge problem, right? When we find out, when we send our inspector and we find that, hey, that is an existing water leak for the past few years, no, we're not insuring it. It's either happened just today or 2 days ago or 3 days ago. So these are very important. So these are issues that you have to look for. Always, if you're gonna hire a contractor, make sure they're licensed to do what they're doing and they're reputable. Cracked, broken pipes, 39.1%. Leaky shower heads and toilets. That's insane. 26.2% of claims we get just because of something like that. Older homes, construction area, this is something when you're buying a home, guys, just make sure you look for these things because you're gonna have problems insuring the home. Older homes, old construction areas, wrong materials used in renovations and in new constructions are the main issues. Just because the house is brand new and you bought it from have it inspected. We have a lot of issues with brand new homes that just went up, but they're not up to code. So things happen along the line. Now, with all said, guys, it's very simple. You can go online, you can register, you can check your things all you want. And the main thing that I always say with insurance companies, you guys need at least an agent who you can trust. Okay, like I'm available to my clients 7 days a week. 7 days a week. You can call me, I'll give you advice. Even if you don't come with